Fire operations were coordinated by Fire Dispatch Operations Division.
City in all its vitality.
Today will be a very difficult day as we relive the loss and the terrible devastation.
We experienced three separate events: the initial impact, the fuel air explosion, and resulting overpressures.
The plane cut through floors 93 to 94 to 98 to 99 of the building.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Building 2 is secure. There is no need to evacuate Building 2. If you're in the midst of evacuation, you may use the re-entry doors and the elevators to return to your office. Repeat, Building 2 is secure, and the announcement was repeated.
The Port Authority told us that this advice may have been
I'm walking down off to the right here, left now, waving my radio and trying to get the port.
The heat actually made it difficult for us to hold a helicopter because it would interfere with the rotor system.
D raised the department's mobilization to level 4, ordered an evacuation of civilians in the World Trade Center complex because
we didn't have a lot of information coming in. We didn't receive any reports on what was seen from the helicopters. What you saw on TV, we didn't have that information.
Chief Morris and Mr. Reese, thank you very much for the testimony, and to the families and others in New York who are either here or watching this.
I really don't feel anger at the FBI. I feel anger at 19 people in an airplane.
Well, I appreciate that very much, as do I, but these 19 people got documents and got in the United States of America. They defeated the INS, they defeated the Customs, they defeated the FBI, they defeated the CIA, they hijacked 4 American airplanes.
It's a scandal that after laboring for 8 years, the city comes up with a plan for incident management that simply puts in concrete a clearly dysfunctional system. I would like to hear from each of you why there shouldn't be a commissioner of public safety with line authority, why there shouldn't be a procurement agency that can solve these interagency problems. It's not rocket science. So that you don't get into fistfights over who's in charge.
I don't do stuff that fire department does. I do other stuff. And the fire department does their thing. Well, if we have to work together, well then so be it, and we come up with conclusions on what the specific things we will do with those different functions.
I couldn't disagree with you more. I think that one of the criticisms, you make it sound like everything was wrong about September 11th or the way we function. I think it's outrageous that you make a statement like that. We operated, we had thousands of fires where our operations worked, where we worked together.
On September 11th,
if you have a fire above, if you have people caught in a high-rise building above the fire floor, and you're talking about the 50th floor, you have an enormous challenge for firefighters.
Why not get your own helicopters?
Well, where do I sign the requisition? It's
I think it is clearly justified to increase significantly the resources that are coming to this city to pay ongoing operational expenses for protecting America. This is the core of as I say, of significant industries in this country. If something happens here again, it obviously reverberates throughout the world. We still haven't recovered from the economic impact of September 11th.